that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you? Okay, bounce dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry...
WLPO, Starved Rock local weather.
Cloudy night with occasional flurries, a low dipping down to 20. Mostly cloudy, dry tomorrow, 28 for a high. Some snow moving in overnight Saturday into Sunday. Could be mixed with freezing rain. 32 on Sunday and looking really cold next week. A high Monday of 16, overnight low of 3 above. That's your latest Starved Rock local weather.
Get more Starved Rock news, talk, and classic rock after this presentation of 103.9 WLPO Sports.
High school basketball is on the air. 103.9 WLPO proudly brings you the area's biggest games and best matchups all season. Tonight's game between Princeton and Hall is presented by the Princeton Auto Group. You can watch the game on Starved Rock Media's YouTube channel. You can also listen on FM 103.9, AM 1220, or with the free WLPO app. Please thank our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Heartland Auto Body, Illinois Valley Credit Union, In-Home Care Connections, Rips Tavern, SITK Kitchen and Bath, Spring Valley City Bank, The T-Box, Town and Country Services, and Wyanett Locker. Now, Princeton Tiger and Hall Red Devil basketball, presented by the Princeton Auto Group. Here are Jeremy Aiken and Brandon LaChance on 103.9 WLPO.
And good evening and welcome to Hall High School for basketball between the Hall Red Devils and Princeton Tigers. And it's a Three Rivers matchup between the two old rivals, Hall and Princeton. Hall and Princeton coming in with victories back on Tuesday night. Hall with a win at home over Putnam County, and Princeton with a win at home against Kewanee. Bringing in my partner, Brandon LaChance. And Brandon, these two teams pretty even in the records, and I know last year Hall snuck out a win against Princeton at Princeton. You just never know when these two teams, I know it's a cliche, but it seems to be true, especially in the basketball court. Hall, Princeton, pretty unpredictable.
Yeah, and the records don't matter. That's part of that cliche, right? You can throw them out the books. They don't matter. And I think this game is going to be the definition of that. I mean, they're going to go at it back and forth. They both know each other pretty well on and off the basketball court, football, baseball. You know, they've been, playing against each other pretty much their entire lives. I was just doing the nod with the referees. I know a couple of them haven't worked with them, but we see each other in and out of gyms, and they know this is a big game. They're ready for it. I mean, virtually the same record, and if you ask me, even though we're not even a quarter of the way through the conference schedule, this is playing for conference almost. I mean, this is going to mean a lot come the end of conference and who's at the top. This game right here is going to say a lot about that.
Yeah, it's early in the basketball season, but all these games are big. When you look at Hall, you obviously want to protect your home court. And if you're Princeton, you're looking at a chance to get a road win against a very quality team, obviously, in the Princeton Tigers. Our presenting sponsor tonight is the Princeton Auto Group. Find out more on the Princeton Auto Group Facebook page. Of course, we'll have scores throughout the night. A lot of high school basketball going on. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Someone's in the Kitchen. So we'll follow all those scores throughout the night. The JV score, by the way, tonight, Hall beat Princeton in the prelim tonight, 54-35. So the Red Devils beat the Tigers in the prelim. Again, Princeton 7-8. Hall at 8-7. You're listening to the pregame show, Hall and Princeton basketball, presented tonight by the Princeton Auto Group. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back with what we think are the keys to the game for both Hall and Princeton. We're about probably 5 minutes away from tip-off on 103.9 WLPO and on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. Princeton Hall. Boys basketball coming up next.
Exciting news from Princeton Auto Group. Princeton Chevy and GMC has rebranded and expanded with a second location location in Princeton. Now offering Jeep, Dodge, Hummer, Ram, Chrysler, and Ford. Princeton Auto Group is proud to bring even more options to our community. At Princeton Auto Group, local ownership, innovation, and excellence drive everything they do. Stop by either Princeton Auto Group location today and experience the relationship-focused service that makes them stand out. Princeton Auto Group, your hometown destination for all things automotive.
'Tis the season for bundling up and getting out of the cold. The T-Box in Spring Valley is here to warm your spirits with great food and fun. Need a stress-free office lunch or something different for your next get-together? Try the T-Box. You can order online or with a phone call and pick up curbside. The T-Box is open Tuesday through Sunday with full menu serving starting at 11 a.m. The T-Box in Spring Valley, where family entertainment meets great food. Search the T-Box Spring Valley now to see more and get your order started.
An Illinois Valley tradition for sports continues on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken and Brandon Lachance back here at Hall High School as the school band, the Hall Band, playing the On Wisconsin Hall fight song as we're just a few moments away from tip-off tonight. And I want to pick my partner's brain. Keys to the game tonight are brought to you by Heartland Auto Body, where quality repairs meet hometown care. Get back on the road with confidence. Heartland Auto Body, your local repair experts, led by Jason Maurice and his team. First, Brandon, Princeton, what do you think is the key for the Princeton Tigers tonight to pull out a victory?
So my keys to the game tonight are going to kind of counter each other because I feel like Princeton's got to do something to win the game, and at the same time, Hall's got to do kind of the opposite of what Princeton's got to do. Princeton's guard perimeter defense has to be superior. And on the other side, Hall has got to continue to knock down shots, especially from long range, the way we saw on Tuesday and the way they have been all year. Because if for Hall to bring it inside, you got Noah Laporte, you got Luke Smith, some big bodies that are defensively capable of shutting down Hall's interior offense. So Hall's got to shoot defensively or offensively, and defensively Princeton to win has got to stop Hall from raining in the threes like they did on Tuesday against Putnam County.
So there you go. That's Brandon's keys to the game, brought to you by Heartland Auto Body. And we're going to take a break. We come back, we'll have our Rips opening tip-off, and we'll be ready for basketball. Hall and Princeton from Hall High School. It's a packed house here in Spring Valley tonight on 103.9 WLPO. Of course, listen and watch on Starved Rock Media's YouTube channel. Coming back in a minute on WLPO.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
Hall basketball isn't the only favorite with a legacy of success. For 119 years, Spring Valley City Bank has been a trusted partner helping our friends and our neighbors. Hi, I'm Stan Wolf. Spring Valley City Bank believes in the power of relationships and experience. With knowledgeable lenders and a strong commitment to you, we're proud to be a solid community foundation, just like Hall basketball. Call for an appointment or just stop by our Spring Valley or Peru branch. Do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Not all local is created equal. This is Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken and Brandon Lachance back here at Hall High High School. Tremendous national anthem rendition done with this tremendous crowd here tonight. A lot of blue and a lot of orange commingling at Hall High School. Again, coming in tonight, Princeton at 7-8, the Hall Red Devils at 8-7. And we're about ready for the starting five. The expected starting five, of course, for Princeton is Jaden Fulkerson, Asa Garton, Noah Laporte, Jordan Reinhardt, and Luke Smith. And the expected starting five for the Hall Red Devils: Grayson Bickett, Wyatt West, Luke Bryant, Jack Jablonski, and Braden Curran. So that is your expected starting five for the Princeton Tigers against the Hall Red Devils. Princeton in their road blue unis and their gray numbers, or silver. Blue shorts. The Hall Red Devils in their home white shirts. White shorts with the red letters and the red numbers. Of course, Princeton, coached by Jason Smith. And the Hall Red Devils, coached by Mike Filippini.
On the Princeton roster, the starting lineup, five that we saw the last time we did them last Friday. And I'm excited to see, because when we saw them, Noah Laporte had just came back. Now they've had a couple games to gel, so we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah, we were there, of course, Princeton at Rock Falls. And Princeton had picked up a couple wins leading into that with Noah Laporte back. And now it'll be a big test tonight for Princeton. Playing at Hall with a raucous crowd here. It's noisy in here tonight. And Hall won the pregame, the JV 54-35. So the Red Devils trying to pull off the sweep tonight over the Princeton Tigers. We're ready for basketball. Of course, tonight's game, presenting sponsor Princeton Auto Group, locally owned Princeton Auto Group. Find out more on the Princeton Auto Group Facebook page. And we're ready for tonight's tip. When you're making plans for the big game, think Rips Tavern for wings, chicken strips, and strip bites. Your game day MVP. Visit ripstavern.com for more info. As Rips in Ladd brings us the opening tip. The tip will be between Noah Laporte of Princeton and Jack Jablonski of Hall. So here we go. Jeremy Aiken, Brennan LaChance, Mike Sabatini on the Starved Rock Media camera. And the tip is won by the Hall Red Devils.
And one thing we have not mentioned is I want to see the matchup between Noah Laporte and Braden Curran. Laporte a senior, Curran a junior, and they are against each other right now. I want to see what happens with that as well throughout this matchup.
Man-to-man defense for Princeton, and yeah, Laporte is on Braden Curran. Here's Luke Bryant, left-handed dribble, gets it into Jablonski. He had it knocked out of bounds by Luke Smith underneath the hoop. Hall will keep possession as we're just 22 seconds in. No score. Red Devils with the basketball against Princeton.
That was a great heads-up play by Luke Smith. Just put his hand, got the ball, didn't touch the Hall Red Devils' arm.
Here's Bryant, kicks it out. Three on its way. Jablonski in and out, no good. Rebound cleared for Princeton by Asa Garton. Bringing down the ball for Princeton is Reinhardt. Reinhardt over to Fulkerson. Fulkerson beats Bickett off the dribble. Baseline shut off. Kicks it out. Three, Luke Smith. No good. Rebound goes to the corner. Tracked down by Fulkerson to Princeton. Throws it towards the basket. Saved by Luke Bryant. And here come the Hall Red Devils. Braden Curran. Wide open three. No good. Rebound cleared by Reinhardt for Princeton. Jordan Reinhardt with the left-handed dribble. Stops outside the three-point line. Fakes the handoff, holding out top to Fulkerson. Give and go to Garton, and we had two people collide. Here comes Hall, Curran with it. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound cleared, Luke Smith, so the teams have gotten some good looks. No baskets yet. Underneath, Reinhardt saves it out to Fulkerson. Reinhardt three, good!
I was just going to mention him. We have not talked about their three-point shooting. When we saw them at Rock Falls, Reinhardt, Luke Smith both knocked down a couple threes.
Three-pointers tonight sponsored by In-Home Care Connection and IHCC Hospice, providing home health, hospice, and caregiver services. They're locally owned. In-Home Care Connection and IHCC Hospice is here for you. Find out more at ihcc.care.
Wyatt West and answers with a three with the assist from Grayson Bickett. Just a corner three, and we saw him knock plenty of those down on Tuesday. He had 4 threes.
Noah Laporte tries a three, airballs it. So, of course, that three by Wyatt West brought to you by In-Home Care Connection. And after the air ball, the Hall Red Devils will inbound underneath their own basket. 3-3 score, 5:45 to go here in this first quarter of action. Princeton and Hall, boys basketball on a Friday night.
If you want to know what high school basketball looks in 2025, this is it. 3-point shooting and trying to play the best defensive game.
Wyatt West with another three. He's got 2 in a row, and Hall leads 6-3 now over Princeton as the Red Devils behind Wyatt West have rattled off 6 straight points. Noah Laporte goes to work and lays it up and in. Yeah, not too many teams have an answer for number 23 when he gets position on the block.
And that's another thing Princeton's going to have to do to win is keep going inside with Noah Laporte because, like you just mentioned, Hall can't stop him just like nobody else in the area has been able to.
Princeton changes to his own defense, and they get a steal. Here comes Fulkerson, lost control of the ball when he went up, and Braden Curran runs it down for the Red Devils.
He couldn't match the offensive attempt with his great defense, but that was a great defensive play.
6-5 Hall, the Red Devils with the lead and with the basketball. Give and go, here's Curran guarded by Luke Smith. Kicks it out to Bickett beyond the three-point arc. Bickett dribbles out top, here's Wyatt West, spin move Wyatt, has it knocked away, but it goes right to Jablonski. Look what I found for Jack Jablonski. He gets his first 2 of the night, and the Red Devils with an 8-5 lead.
That was the prettiest assist that wasn't an assist that I've seen in quite a long time.
Laporte gives it up to Smith, no good. Noah with the rebound, falling out of bounds. Saves it, but goes to Hall. Here come the Red Devils with the ball halfway through the first. Curran drives, finger roll, way up good. Braden Curran with a pretty finger roll layup down the lane. Gives Hall their biggest lead of the night so far, 10-5 over Princeton.
Yeah, Curran's got to find his shot. He missed a couple early. He's got to get the ball in the bucket for Hall to win here.
Luke Smith over to Garton, back out top. Luke, here's Laporte, down low, layup good. Again, Laporte just got too far in for Jablonski, and Laporte just laid it up with his left hand. Quiets the Hall crowd a bit here, and it's 10-7. Red Devils with the lead and with the basketball. We got 3 subs getting ready to come in for the Red Devils at the next dead ball.
And you cannot hate or say anything negative about Hall's defense on Noah Laporte. They're right there, and they're putting pressure on him. But Noah Laporte just showing his offensive skill.
Here is Bickett, bumped and throws it away. It's going to be an over and back violation, as Curran couldn't bring in the pass. So turnover Hall. Luke Smith will check out for Princeton. And in for the first time tonight for the Tigers is Arthur Burden. And among the Red Devils that are now into the game, we have Noah Plim and also Aiden Redcliffe checking in for the first time tonight.
On Tuesday, we saw line shifts. I think Mike Filippini is using a different strategy here against the Tigers.
Yeah, should probably shorten the bench a little bit against a high-quality opponent like Princeton. And there's a double team. They kick it out to Garden. Here is Fulkerson in the corner for Princeton. He's guarded by Redcliffe. Inside, Burden goes up and a foul on Wyatt West. So that'll be 2 free throws coming up for Arthur Burden, the senior for Princeton.
Chase Sterling's first.
That was just one of those situations for Hall where you want to be aggressive, but you also want to back away and not get a silly shooting foul. And there was no reason for that foul. Just, those happen in pretty much every high school game. You just got caught there.
They called the foul on Chase Sterling, the freshman, who is in the game now. Free throw was put up and missed by Burden. He'll have a second one, and it is good. Nothing but net. So it's now 10-8, Hall with the lead over Princeton. 2:35 to go here in the first. Red Devils with the basketball. Here is Redcliffe, left-handed dribble. Passes it over to the freshman Sterling. Sterling to the basket, blocked by Laporte. And here come the Tigers. Bumped and fouled was Jackson Mason. And they're going to get, looks like, Redcliffe with the foul well away from the basket. as he bumped Jackson Mason.
Laporte made that block look easy. He just came out of nowhere, just put his hand up, and it was a wrap.
Still got to like the aggressiveness from Sterling for Hall, taking it to the basket.
Yeah, you can't be scared. Even though they got a shot blocker, you got to take it to him, always.
Princeton now working the ball around. Here's Laporte down the baseline. Inside, up, and no good. Bird missed it. Laporte offensive rebound, back up and in. Noah Laporte is got 6 of the 10 points for Princeton, and that ties this game back up at 10.
All down low, all right at the hoop.
High percentage shots. Redcliffe hands it off Wyatt West. He thought about a heat check right there. He's made 2 threes already tonight. Heat check this evening brought to you by Town & Country Services. Redcliffe chases the ball down. We're at 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Wyatt West back out top. Curran drives, may have gotten away with one. Put it up, no good. Rebound cleared by Laporte. And when I say get away with one, maybe a walk. Reinhardt fires a 3, no good. Rebound cleared by Mason for Princeton. He's double teamed, throws it out top. Laporte, Noah driving into the defender, and he's going to, they call a charge. I'm not sure about that one. And I assume the basket, they're going to ask if the basket counts or not. Let's see. We do know there is a charge on Laporte. No basket either.
Yeah, if there's the charge, then it's going to negate the basket, and that's how it is. We can't see on this side. I don't know what he did with his arms afterwards, or because usually that's what it is. It's a forearm or a shoulder or, a charge into him. It's kind of hard on an angle to see what happened with the Hall defender. But good for Hall to, get a charge against Noah Laporte. That's, a great momentum booster for the Red Devils.
We're under a minute to play, still tied at 10. Hall has the ball. Jablonski to the basket, lays it up. It bounces out. And another rebound for Laporte as he was hounded. Gets it up to Reinhardt. Mason for 3, no good. Rebound cleared by Redcliffe of Hall. 40 seconds and counting. Redcliffe, a wild layup. Hits the top of the backboard, and it'll be a turnover, a missed shot. Going back to Princeton, so Coach Jason Smith holding up a 1. I'm not a coach, Brandon, but I'm going to guess that means 1 shot.
Yes, that's exactly what that means. 37 seconds on the clock. You don't want to give Hall another chance. They still got shooters on the floor. They'll always have shooters on the floor. That's what Hall likes to do. So might as well take the last one, try to take this lead into the second quarter.
10-10 is the score, and Reinhardt with it for Hall. Being hounded by Jablonski, and Reinhardt loses it. Steal, here comes Sterling, bounce pass. Layup was blocked by Jack Curran, and it'll go out of bounds to Hall. The Red Devils now will inbound it. 18.6 to go. Coach Filippini shouting in a play here.
That was a great defensive stop by Hall, so they can try to get the last shot to take the lead going into the second quarter.
Here's Plim inside, Redcliffe. Pump fake, blocked, loses it. Stolen back by Curran. Ball's on the floor, who's got it? 5 seconds, Laporte has it. They throw it ahead, and it's stolen right back. Long 3 at the buzzer is no good. What a wild end of that quarter as Hall and Princeton hustling all over the court, each turning the ball over. No harm done. We've played a quarter from Spring Valley. It's all that we expected so far. 10-10 is the score between Hall and Princeton. Back with the second quarter after this on 103.9 WLPO.
After you use Bounce Dryer sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll put a sheet on it every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Put a sheet on it. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry, put a sheet on it with Bounce.
I'll be honest, I love clearance sales for the great prices, but what I really love is the thrill of the hunt. And right now at Kohl's Ultimate Clearance Event, event, there are so many hidden gems waiting to be discovered. I just went and saved 70% on cute dresses, cozy sweaters, pajamas for my whole family, and that was just the start. So if you also enjoy seeking out big savings, get to Kohl's, where the hunt is on. Select styles, offers end January 20th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Listen on FM 1039, AM 1220 with the free WLPO app, or ask your smart speaker to play 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back, and there's a jumper by Luke Smith.
They're going to count that as a 2.
Yep.
He was on the line.
So Luke Smith gets Princeton going. That makes it a 12-10 game. They have 13 on the board, but I think, it was a 2-pointer. And there's Jack Jablonski on the block. Ties it back up at 12. As we're underway in our second quarter, brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank. Our local basketball programs aren't the only local favorites with a legacy of success. For 119 years, Spring Valley City Bank has been a trusted partner in helping our community with all their banking needs. Visit their locations in Peru or Spring Valley. 3 by Fulkerson, in and out, no good. Rebound cleared for Hall by Braden Curran.
Fulkerson was trying to make the Hall defense pay. They were on him, left as the pass. It went right back to Fulkerson, and he was wide open for the 3.
Zone defense by Princeton. Hall working the ball out top on this zone. Here's Luke Bryant. Give and go to Jablonski. Kicks it. Braden Curran, corner 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound Fulkerson for Princeton. Takes it up. Long 3 by Reinhardt. Good! Well, Jordan Reinhardt has unlimited range. There you go, Brandon. Seth Curry, Caitlin Clark territory right there.
Yeah, he's a sharpshooter. Almost every game that you see at Princeton, you're going to see at least 1 or 2 of those. He can knock them down.
Our threes tonight brought to you by In-Home Care Connection. Princeton leading 15-12. We were tied at 10 after the first quarter. Hall working it pretty slowly in the front court. Here's Bickett. Tries a bounce pass, but it hits off the knee of Asa Garton for Princeton, out of bounds off the Tigers. Hall will inbound. We're 2 minutes into the second quarter, brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank, and it is 15-12 Princeton over Hall.
Garton tried to replace his hand where his knee was at so he could get a steal. Just a little slow, but hey, he tried.
Bryant for 3, got it! Assist Braden Curran. That's another 3 brought to you by In-Home Care Connection and IHCC Hospice. 15 all now between the Red Devils and Tigers. Luke Smith in the corner to Fulkerson. Right-handed dribble. Bounce pass over to Garton. Garton back to Fulkerson. Inside Luke Smith. They're looking for Laporte. They find him. He's double teamed. Noah goes up with it. There's some contact. And they go to the floor. Jump ball between Curran and Laporte.
Jump ball. And that's the matchup we wanted to see. They're going at each other. I love it.
So physical play inside, and everybody's okay. But possession arrow points to Hall. We're tied at 15, 5:15 to go here in the second quarter.
I mean, they're going to try to make Noah Laporte work for everything. I mean, some of the things they can't help because he is, a very talented basketball player.
And Jablonski tries to take it to Laporte, and Noah stuffs it right back in Jack's face. Block shot. Here comes Princeton. Fulkerson over to Garton. Back to Fulkerson. Here's Luke Smith. Smith guarded closely by Wyatt West. Back out top to Fulkerson. That pass was too hard to handle, too much on it, as he tried to hit a cutting Luke Smith underneath the basket. Turnover Princeton, so we'll go back to Hall. 4:40 to go in this first half. 15 all between the Red Devils and the Tigers.
The one thing I love about Princeton's Luke Smith is he's just so mentally, basketball IQ-wise, a great basketball player.
And there's a great steal by Fulkerson. He read the eyes of Bryant, and that's a turnover for Hall. Fulkerson a 3, no good. Rebound cleared by Wyatt West for Hall. 15 all. Both teams have kind of gone cold here. Here's Curran. Bounce pass Wyatt West, a long 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Curran. Back iron, no good. This rebound cleared by Laporte. Throws it ahead to Fulkerson. Running layup, no good. And the rebound went to Fulkerson, but he was standing out of bounds underneath the basket, so the ball will go back to Hall. We're exactly halfway through the second quarter now. 15 all, Princeton and Hall. And if this beginning of the game has been any indication, I don't see either team really pulling away at any point tonight.
Not yet, but what I was talking about with Luke Smith is his basketball IQ, his footwork. He saw a cutting room that just missed on the pass. If they start connecting on one of those, or those passes, those kind of things, it's going to be definitely in Princeton's beneficial factor.
And with Laporte out of the game, Curran goes to work underneath. Or no, just wasn't underneath the basket. And Curran found the lane to his liking, made the layup, and we got a quick timeout. We'll take one as well. Timeout Hall. The Red Devils lead 17-15. Back in about 40 seconds.
Exciting news from Princeton Auto Group. Princeton Chevy and GMC has rebranded and expanded with a second location in Princeton. Now offering Jeep, Dodge, Hummer, Ram, Chrysler, and Ford. Princeton Auto Group is proud to bring even more options to our community. At Princeton Auto Group, local ownership, innovation, and excellence drive everything they do. Stop by either Princeton Auto Group location today and experience the relationship-focused service that makes them stand out. Princeton Auto Group, your hometown destination for all things automotive.
Start your day with Rod and Tom, then get updates throughout the day on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Back after the quick 30-second timeout taken by Hall, and Hall with the basketball and the lead, 17-15 over Princeton. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance on the call. Mike Sabatini doing the great work on the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. Michael Redmond engineering back at the studios. Red Devils against this zone defense. They kick it out. Curran thought about a three, took a few steps, and got the free throw line elbow jump shot. And Hall with their biggest lead in quite some time. 19-15, the Red Devils have opened up a 4-point lead.
Yeah, this is going to be back and forth, a very, very tight game. I say to the buzzard. I think that's what we're going to see here. And, I mean, we got to give props to the mics, right? Without the mics, what would we be doing?
Mason with the drive, he got hit, but no foul called.
That was a shooting foul for sure. He got hit in the air.
Red Devils will take it. They get the basketball after the missed shot. Here's Curran, picks up his dribble, hands it off to Luke Bryan, left-handed dribble. Bounce pass, long three by Plim, back iron, no good. Bryan with the rebound, back to Plim. Floater in the lane, missed. And Laporte runs it down, he gets hit, no foul call. Here is Redcliffe, puts it up and in. And boy, this is a physical game, and they're letting him go. And so far, that's benefiting Hall. The Red Devils open up a 6-point lead, 21-15. Here's Mason over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt beats his man off the dribble. Off the glass, no good. Rebound ran down by Burton for Princeton. Baseline, here's Laporte. Noah double teamed out top to Garten. And Noah just took his eyes off the ball. Turnover Princeton as it goes off the hands of Noah Laporte. Back in the game for Princeton is Fulkerson, and for the first time tonight is Ryan Jaggers, and it's going to give Coach Jason Smith a chance to ask about some of the contact underneath the basket, and boy, they're letting these rivals play tonight. Now, and as an official, Brandon, does that, I guess you can be honest with us, is that ever talked about where you go into a game and you're kind of like, well, we're going to let them play a little bit more tonight?
Usually it's the opposite because, you know, you're already fired up. You're already hyped up in the game. So if we start seeing, you know, really aggressive play where, you know, it's a 50-50, you're going to get the call. We're going to call it a foul. So, you know, we keep it tempered. You know, we don't have anybody, you know, freak out or anything like that. So usually it's the opposite side. I've worked many, many games where, like, okay, especially on the 8th grade scale, we had Peru Parkside and LaSalle Lincoln, and as soon as the tip-off for the 7th grade happened, it was like nonstop intense the entire time. We looked at each other and said, yeah, we got to make sure we keep this under control. Let's call fouls and not let anything go. And for the most part, they have let them play. So I don't know if they had a different kind of conversation, but there's been a little bumping, and like we said, you know, there was a shot, he gets hit in the air, they don't call it, so maybe they are letting him play.
Well, we got 1:56 left in the second quarter. Neither team has been called for a foul in the second quarter, which is amazing. So,
because there's been a couple.
So here we go. We'll see if they maybe tighten it up or not. I'm not saying they should. Just what I'm observing. After the timeout, Hall with the ball, 21-15. They have the lead. Redcliffe kicks it out to Curran, guarded by Laporte. Braden in the lane, no good. Rebound Sterling, up and in. Wow, the freshman took on the senior Noah Laporte, and Chase Sterling gets Hall an 8-point lead.
That was a great pump fake.
3 the other way, missed by Burton, but rebound Laporte. Here's Fulkerson for Princeton. Kicks it out to Mason. Ball's tipped. Stolen by Sterling for Hall. And he gets it to Braden Curran. Back to Luke Bryan. Here's Braden Curran. 23-15 Hall. Wyatt West thought about the long three. Did not take it. We're down to a minute left in this Spring Valley Citibank second quarter. It's been dominated by the Red Devils. They lead 23-15. As they're working the ball, they may wind this one all the way down to the end. Here's one out. Wyatt West going to shoot a three. Got it!
You have to say it. You got to say it, Jeremy.
Little heat check right there for Wyatt West. His third three of the first half. Whether you're too hot or too cold, remember Town and Country Services is doing whatever it takes. And there's our first foul of the second quarter as Noah Laporte tried to drive. And we get a reach in on Chase Sterling.
With 32.1 seconds on the clock.
The freshman who played a bit in the JV game earlier tonight. With his second foul, boy, that might be the only 2 fouls of the game.
Maybe. That Wyatt West three that you said, the heat check. I mean, he looked right at the defender, at the Princeton kid, right in front of him and just drilled it. That was a heat check.
I'd like to see a 3-point contest between Jordan Reinhardt and Wyatt West.
That would be fantastic.
They'd light it up, and they have endless range. Here's Laporte, left-handed dribble. He's bumped and loses control, but that's another foul. And we'll see if it goes against Sterling again.
He was right there.
Wyatt West. Call Wyatt West. That's only his first. Team second. We're down to 25.3 to go. Luke Smith checks back in for Princeton. You know, one Tiger I've not seen tonight, Brandon, and I don't know if he's injured, is Gavin Lanham. Remember, he was such a big player off the bench against Rock Falls, number 10. I've not seen him in the game tonight.
Yeah, you know, now that you bring it up, I didn't think about it till right now. And it looks like Sterling's going to get another foul here.
Yeah, Luke Smith, it could have went either way. It could have been a travel, but they're going to say that Luke was hacked. And, yeah, that's 3 fouls off the bench on the freshman, Chase Sterling.
And 2 kind of quickly here at the end of the second quarter.
Down to 14 seconds. Laporte, too easy. Missed the toe and got his own rebound. So Noah works an offensive rebound out of that possession.
Padding the stats is what we call that one.
And Wyatt West is fouled. And if you're Princeton, now you're fine with that. That's, you know, only your first team foul and stop the potential layup maybe.
Because he was going into the paint. There was really nobody there except Noah. So if he stopped for an easy mid-range, he probably would have hit that.
Hall will inbound it. 1.8 seconds to go. Red Devils leading 26-17 here at Hall High School. So we'll see what kind of a shot Coach Mike Filippini draws up here. Both teams, both coaches spinning the wheels right here with substitutions. And Wyatt West at the buzzer, no good. So that's the end of the first half.
If he would have hit that might have been the coolest shot that I've ever seen hit in high school basketball. And I've been doing this a very long time. If he would have hit that, he's fading way to the side. He landed on the court. He didn't even land on his feet. If he would have hit that, that would have been amazing.
So Wyatt West cannot hit his 4-3, but he's done plenty of damage with 9 points to lead Hall at the half from Spring Valley. It's the Red Devils 26, Princeton 7. Back with some halftime coverage after this on 103.9 WLPO.
'Tis the season for bundling up and getting out of the cold. The T-Box in Spring Valley is here to warm your spirits with great food and fun. Need a stress-free office lunch or something different for your next get-together? Try the T-Box. You can order online or with a phone call and pick up curbside. The T-Box is open Tuesday through Sunday with full menu serving starting at 11 a.m. The T-Box in Spring Valley, where family entertainment meets great food. Search the T-Box Spring Valley now to see more and get your order started.
Imagine being hours from home when suddenly this happens. A father and his son were recently driving through on 80 when a deer ran out in front of them. They were fine, but their car, not so much. They ended up at Heartland Auto Body in Princeton, where the man's wife says Heartland exceeded our expectations by far, making managing the repair remotely much easier. And the car looks great. Whether you're close to home or hundreds of miles away, it's good to know you've got good people to help you through. Heartland Auto Body in Princeton.
Drop the kids off, get to work on time, pick the kids up, get them to practice. You need more time in your day.
Hi, I'm Steve Piano with Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. At IVCU, we know you don't need one more thing. That's why IVCU is here to help with free online and mobile banking. IVCU is at your fingertips anytime, anywhere, any place with personalized banking solutions that fit your busy lifestyle. To learn more, visit IVCU's new website today, ivcu.com. IVCU, you are who we are.
Illinois Valley Credit Union, member NCUA.
Wyanett Meat Locker is your all-star destination for premium meats that fuel you through the season. Whether you are prepping for a game day or a family meal, they've got you covered with everything from steaks and roasts to pork chops, sausage, chicken, and more. Their meat bundle boxes are a slam dunk for stocking up and staying warm all winter long. With fast, reliable delivery, Wyanett Meat Locker brings top quality meats straight to you. No trip to the grocery store necessary. Visit their full-service meat counter or check out WyanetteLocker.com for more information.
The biggest games and the best matchups are on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken back here at Hall High School as we move into the halftime show. And tonight's halftime show is brought to you by the T-Box in Spring Valley. Score some local fun this winter at the T-Box, where great food meets family fun. Visit the tboxsv.com for details. And tonight's special guest is Hall teacher and coach Rob Mallerk. And Rob, you wear a lot of hats here at Hall High School. Like I said, you're a coach, a teacher, and you're also involved in the fine arts and the theater department. And wanted to bring you on tonight to let everybody know out in the Illinois Valley about a production that you guys are hard at work at here at Hall High School.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for having me. Yeah, I've been involved. Actually, this is our third season. We got a great director come in, Megan Cullinan, and she took the program, and actually every year we've gotten more and more people. So we're really excited to see what can happen in the next few years, and hopefully it grows and grows, and we can have some nice, great productions, you know, continue on the tradition.
And what is the next production here at Hall High School?
This year's production is going to be, it's kind of a different one. It's called Mad Libs Live, the musical. So it's kind of a base off of like there's going to be like 4 teenagers of a high school going to participate or compete in a program kind of like American Idol. So they have to make up some songs, and the neat thing about it is that in the scripts and some of the songs, there's going to be words missing. So it's going to also be audience participation. So when the audience comes in, they're going to get some cards, put some words on it, and then as we're doing the show, we're going to be pulling those out as the show goes on. So every night, it's going to be a different show.
You had me at Mad Libs, Rob, because, you know, I'm a child of the 80s. I think we're probably pretty similar. Yep. I don't know how many My Family road trips you killed time by doing the Mad Libs.
Correct.
So I think that's just a tremendous idea, and that should lead to, I mean, comedy. And
yes.
I love any production. I'm sure you guys, too, do, of audience being a part of the show, audience participation.
Yes, the audience plays a big role in our production. It just gets our actors more involved in the show and want to really please that audience. So the more energetic the audience is, the more energetic the actors are going to be.
And again, you're looking at April showtimes for Mad Libs?
Yes, it's going. We have April 4th, which is Friday night at 7 o'clock, April 5th at 7 o'clock, and then April 6th, which is a Sunday at 2 o'clock. So we have a matinee.
And do you guys, the theater department as a whole, have a Facebook page that people can follow?
We do not yet, but we just follow Hall Pride, and I'm sure we will be getting a musical Facebook, and I will talk to the director, and we got some things coming up. We do have an online ticket sale, so keep your eye out for that to buy our tickets, so you don't have to come here and buy them. You can buy them beforehand.
Well, I want to appreciate Rob Maller coming by again. Mad Libs, a musical coming up here at Hall High School in April, and obviously you say you're a coach as well. So
yeah,
how do you keep it all straight?
My wife's the same. She keeps me going, and I have a book that keeps everything I have all lined up. So I have to decide which one I want to do, and we'll just go from there. It actually makes the year go by quick.
I bet it does. Rob Maller, I want to thank you for stopping by, and thank you for all you do for all the students at Hall, whether it's, in the forensic science, in the classroom, out in the track, or in the theater stage. That's a lot and I'm sure you get a lot out of it,
yes.
Seeing kids every year.
It's very rewarding to see them go through our programs and stuff like that, and then see what they do when they leave here and how successful they can become.
Rob Maller from Hall High School, appreciate you taking the time.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate having me.
Thank you once again. There's Rob Maller. And again, follow Hall Pride. Follow him on Facebook, and you'll be able to find out information about upcoming productions and other events. Jeremy Aiken and Brandon LaChance will bring Brandon back with some first half numbers after this. Halftime from Hall. It is the Red Devils 26, Tigers 17 on 103.9 WLPO.
Exciting news from Princeton Auto Group. Princeton Chevy and GMC has rebranded and expanded with a second location in Princeton. Now offering Jeep, Dodge, Hummer, Ram, Chrysler, and Ford. Princeton Auto Group is proud to bring even more options to our community. At Princeton Auto Group, local ownership, innovation, and excellence drive everything they do. Stop by either Princeton Auto Group location today and experience the relationship-focused service that makes them stand out. Princeton Auto Group, your hometown destination for all things automotive.
Coolmaster, the area's leading home improvement company for more than 60 years, wants to help you with your remodeling project. Reduce your energy consumption year-round with Coolmaster's selection of high-quality Energy Star-rated windows and doors. Coolmaster also provides high-quality siding, soffit, glass showers, and 3-season rooms. Call 223-8972 for a free estimate, or visit the Coolmaster showroom on 2nd Street in downtown LaSalle. Coolmaster, the Illinois Valley's leader in window and door replacement.
If you're in need of in-home care, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you can count on to be there for your loved one? You have a choice, and you can count on In-Home Care Connection. If you have a loved one that you're caring for at home needing caregiver, nursing, therapy, or hospice care, In-Home Care Connection is just that. A connection that can give you peace of mind when you need it most. If you need home health, caregiver, or hospice services, you have a choice. Call In-Home Care Connection, locally owned and serving the Illinois Valley and Bureau Valley communities, or find more on their website, ihcc.care.
If Tom Petty, Bob Seeger, and John Mellencamp are some of your favorite players, stick around after the game. 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken and Brandon LaChance back here at Hall High School. Halftime, the Red Devils lead the Tigers 26-17. And I'm going to go ahead and go to our second half adjustment. Wyandotte Locker has the best premium meat, cheese, and more. Go to WyandottLocker.com for hours, delivery information, and more. If you're the Princeton Tigers, Brandon, you're down 9. What do you think they have to do to turn this thing around in the second half?
Well, when you're talking about the Princeton Tigers, your first thought is Noah Laporte. They got to continue doing that, because what it has been successful for the Tigers, and when they did have the lead or, had a closer game, it was because Noah Laporte was taking it inside and Hall didn't have an answer for him. So to continue scoring points, go back to Noah Laporte, and if they start doubling, he's smart enough and has got, the passing acumen to find an open Tiger, Reinhardt, Luke Smith, to knock down a shot. So I would go into Noah Laporte inside all day until Hall finds a way to stop it.
That is your second half adjustment, brought to you by Wyandotte Locker. You're listening to the T-Box Halftime Show. And partner, you got some first half point totals at least?
I do.
Before we start the second half?
So I'm going to look at them like usually I add them together. But we got Noah Laporte for Princeton has 8 points and 9 rebounds already. Wow. He's been all over the boards. And then we got Reinhardt has knocked down 2 threes. For Hall, Wyatt West has knocked down 3. He's got 9 points. And then Braden Curran has 6 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. So he's doing his usual, and he's all over the court.
So there you go. Those are our numbers as we are moving right along tonight. And that wraps up our T-Box halftime show. Again, want to thank Hall teacher, coach, Rob Mallard, also a producer at their theater department, as the Red Devils lead 26-17. Princeton ball as we have started the second half.
And there they go, right into Noah Laporte, and makes a layup.
So Laporte with the first basket of this second half makes it a 26-19 Hall lead.
They heard me talking. They're like, all right, we'll listen to you, Brandon.
They go inside. Jablonski gets away from the Princeton defense, and Jablonski with the layup makes it a 28-19 Hall lead. Laporte drives to the basket, throws. Stolen away by Luke Bryant for Hall. Here comes Luke, who has been held scoreless. Actually, he's got 1 3-pointer tonight. And he was fouled going to the lane. Looks like Asia Garton will get the foul for Princeton. So we're 44 seconds into this quarter, and we have our first foul. Ball thrown up for grabs and stolen by Garton of Princeton. Finds Smith as a trailer. Off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for by Garton, and it rolls to Luke Bryant for Hall. Missed opportunity there for Princeton to get some points off a turnover.
I'm going to go a little in the past here, but having Rob Mallard on, he is an awesome guy. And that was his first time on radio ever.
That's what he said,
which is really surprising to me because he's been around a long time. I've known him for working for newspapers and radio for a long, long time. And he's a great guy. I'm glad we finally got to have him on.
Luke Bryant misses the 3. Rebound Reinhardt. Ahead to Garton. Off the glass, no. Rebound block shot by Wyatt West, and Wyatt runs it down for the Red Devils. So the defense is now putting the clamps on each other. Each team has got 1 bucket here in the second half. There's a shot by West in the lane.
That was a smart pull-up, mid-range, like right inside of the free throw line. Good pull-up.
Wyatt West in double figures with 11. Wide open layup for Fulkerson. So missed defensive assignment for Hall. And that gets the lead back to 9, single digits. Red Devils 30, Tigers 21.
Fulkerson doesn't wow you in the stat book, but on the court, he is a very polished player and knows what he needs to do to help this Tiger team win.
Curran's in trouble, double teamed, bounces it out to Luke Bryant. Corner to Wyatt West for 3, no. Rebound, Reinhardt, Indiana taken away. Steal by Hall, layup by Curran.
Grayson Bickett with such a heads-up basketball play right there.
3 by Laporte, no good. Rebound Curran. Yep, if you're Hall, you'll let Noah take that 3 all night long. Braden Curran traveled, took an extra step. And a turnover for Hall. In for the game for Princeton is Arthur Burton, and Luke Smith will check out. 32-21 Hall with the lead in this boys basketball game. 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Laporte to the basket, up. No good, but he's going to shoot 2.
He wanted that to go in so bad.
Yeah, I think, Brandon, if you're Princeton, Laporte's got to touch the ball every time down.
Every time. I don't know if you want to say a Kevin Garnett type deal, a Shaq type deal, a Luka type thing. Trying to think Joel Embiid, anybody like that. He's that guy for Princeton.
First free throw by Laporte, back iron, no good. And that foul was on Jablonski. That's only Jack's first foul of the night. So Laporte trying to get this back to a 10-point game. He does not. He misses it.
He has struggled from the free throw line pretty much all year.
Rebound cleared by Jablonski for Hall. Here's Curran. Bounce pass to Wyatt West.
There's one weakness in Noah Laporte's game. It's the free throw line at the moment. So I guess saying Shaq was accurate.
Kind of a hack-a-Shaq if you need to, maybe. Here is Bickett. Over to Braden Curran. Man-to-man defense for Princeton. Luke Bryan with the left-handed dribble. Into Lebonski. He might have got away with a walk. Corner 3, Wyatt West. Good.
He is a sharpshooter. That is his 4th 3. He's only missed 2. He's 4 of 6 from beyond the three-point line.
And down the other way, Laporte's going to have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Noah waited his time, got 2 Red Devils in the air. And that foul will be against, I think, Wyatt West.
It was. He fell over the top of Noah. That was such a smart pump fake. Got them both in the air and then did the best he could with it.
Laporte makes the free throw. We're going to have a foul away from the ball on Princeton. And I think the free throw should still count.
Yeah, the free throw should count because the foul was like on the rebound attempt, but it went in.
Yeah, they've not put it up on the board yet. Let's see.
Here it goes. Yep,
okay.
You just said it's in.
So 35-24. Of course, the Wyatt West 3 brought to you by In-Home Care Connection and IHCC Hospice. And timeout taken on the court. I didn't quite see if it was a full timeout or a 30. Both coaches are looking for explanation still on that free throw. It's just a 30.
It's a 30. So the free throw was around the rim and before it fell in. And Anthony Burden went to go towards it. Hall player was in his way, so he pushes him. They call the foul, but the free throw already in the air, and it's on the rebound. So the free throw counts, and then the foul on Anthony for pushing, trying to get a board if it was going to be a rebound.
35-24, Hall with the lead. Wyatt West, our leading contender, I would say, for our Illinois Valley Credit Union player of the game. He's got 14 tonight. As Brandon mentioned, he's got 4 3-pointers. He's been one of the big differences for the Red Devils tonight.
And he's 4 of 6. What is that percentage-wise? I'm not a good mathematician.
That would be about 2/3, so about 66%.
That's pretty awesome. High school 3-point shooter, 4 of 6. And we're not even about a quarter of the way through the third quarter.
Back in action, here's Bickett. Hands it off to Curran. Curran hands it off to Wyatt West. Off the glass, no. Wyatt gets his own rebound. Up, no. Rebound cleared by Reinhardt of Princeton. Wow, Hall had a golden opportunity to make it a 13-point lead. Reinhardt going strong to the basket. Up and in and foul.
That was a big man take right there.
Yep. Yeah, Jordan, as soon as he got past half court, he had his mind made up. He was getting to the basket. He made the basket and was fouled, and that's a third foul on Wyatt West.
Yeah, I just put up the 3.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a huge deal for Hall right now. And we're halfway through the third. I said a quarter of the way. That was my fault.
Free throw missed by Reinhardt, so he can't convert him to 3-point play. 35-26, Hall leads by 9. Curran pump fake 3, free throw and jumper good.
That was huge. Hall needed that one. That was a great pump fake. Takes a couple steps, drills the shot, just like the junior wanted to.
Yeah, that was an old school play right there by Curran. They go inside Laporte. Shot missed, but he is fouled. I believe it'll go against Jablonski for Hall. And it will, so Noah Laporte goes back to the free throw line.
But I mean, the strategy's not going to work if he doesn't start knocking some of these down. Go to him every single time. But if Hall starts fouling him, and that wasn't on purpose, I mean, that was just a legit natural foul. If he doesn't knock some of these downs, then it's kind of for nothing for Princeton.
And Laporte does get the roll there. Free throw good. And the lead is back to 10. 37-27. Second free throw for Laporte is in and out, no good. Rebound Jablonski. Red Devils lead by 10, 3.5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Curran bounce pass to Redcliffe. Out top, Luke Bryant. Bryant dribbles, stops, pops. Out to Jablonski. The ball's on the floor. And Fulkerson out hustles everybody. Actually, that was Garten. Reinhardt, 3, no good. That would have been big for Princeton.
Reinhardt trying to throw in a dagger.
Yep. Especially right after Garten for Princeton out-hustled everybody. Braden Curran, 3. Wow.
So that's the dagger.
A huge 6-point swing right there. Braden Curran with an in-home care connection. IHCC Hospice 3 puts Hall up by 13. Laporte going to work, no good. Rebound. Laporte over to Burden, and he's fouled. So that'll be a foul, and that'll be number 5, I think, on Hall. So that'll mean 2 free throws for Arthur Burden of Princeton.
And that is the 4th on Wyatt West. Maybe Mike Filippini should have took him out, but aggressive play by West. He's got 4 fouls here in the third quarter.
Well, they're checking. Coach Filippini is seeming to indicate 3. So maybe there's discrepancy between the scoreboard And no, he goes out, so we'll see. And you got Chance Sterling coming in with 3 fouls. First free throw, front iron, no good by Arthur Burden. Burden will have another one here. And he misses them both, but rebound by Garten for Princeton. He's a Garten out top to Reinhardt. Kicks it over Fulkerson. Laporte drives baseline, reverse layup, good. Nice job by Laporte. Not settling for the 3 there.
That was a nice move. Took it inside. Looked like he was on the left of the basketball hoop and shifted his body in there to make it doable for the basket to count.
Sterling out top for Hall. Picks up his dribble. In the corner to Plim. Plim to Curran. Drive to the basket. He might have traveled.
Yeah, they're going to call him with the travel. He moved his feet before he went in the air. He kind of did like a nice little nature slide. Or what's the dance from the 80s, the electric slide?
Yeah, I think
it almost like
he
did the electric slide before he went up for the shot.
2 minutes to go in the third. Hall 40, Princeton 29. And the Tigers give it right back. Fulkerson throws it away. Steal by Bryant. And he throws it away. Reinhardt with the steal to Laporte for Princeton.
Asia Martin is playing heads-up basketball here. Got his hands up to get that steal.
And that's going to be reaching in Sterling's 4th foul. So 4 fouls on the freshman Chase Sterling. And Laporte will go to the line for 2. So they've been calling a lot more fouls here in the second half.
I think they had that conversation at halftime, and I've been involved in those too, where you're like, hey, you know, we may have let a couple things go. This is a rivalry game. We're starting to see, you know, a little more aggressive play. Let's try to wheel it back in with some more fouls. So they may have had that conversation at halftime.
Laporte misses the first free throw. Second free throw is up and no good. Empty trip for Princeton. Rebound Braden Curran. Here's Bryant.
If Princeton loses this game, one of the main reasons is going to be not knocking down free throws.
Curran double team finds Sterling, and we have a quick 30-second timeout by Hall. He didn't like how things were going there on the offense. They were close to turning the ball over. 1:30 to go here in the third. We'll keep it right here.
That was a smart call because, like you said, it looked like they were going to kind of didn't have a plan, didn't know where they were going, and then just kind of wishy-washy with the ball. Filippini saw like, okay, let's take a break, boys.
Hall with the lead, 40-29. This game was tied after 1. And then Hall built the lead at 26-17 at the half. And they've outscored Princeton 14-12 here in this third quarter.
I'm curious if we see a plan change with the Princeton Tigers. Obviously, still go through Noah Laporte, but he's not making layups. He's getting fouled. He's not making free throws. Maybe bring it into him. Try to get the guys off of Joy and Reinhardt. Set up some threes because they're down by 11. Reinhardt needs to get in this game. He's got 8 points right now. Get him some more looks.
Hall with the inbound. Ball knocked away. Stolen by Garten. And the deflection, the initial deflection, was actually made by Jackson Mason. Reinhardt loses it for Princeton. And then Hall gives it right back. Here's Laporte. Noah going to drive to the basket, looking to foul Sterling out of here. And he will. A blocking foul on Chase Sterling. He's gone. So the freshman was in foul trouble from the beginning tonight.
Wyatt West is right by the table. He's coming back in. And he's got 4.
Yep. So Laporte will go back to the line. And if Princeton's going to want to make a comeback here, they got to start taking advantage of these free throws. 40-29, Hall leads. 1:11 to go in the third. Laporte's free throw is up and good. .30 is the score. Second free throw, no good.
He is now 3 of 9 from free throw.
That I know, Brennan, is 33%.
There you go.
1 out of 3. That's good for baseball, but not for basketball free throw shooting. And we have a foul on the other end. We'll see if it's a shooting foul. No, but I think they're going to say it's on the floor.
Yeah, he was on the ground. They blew the whistle way before he even went out for the layup.
Jackson Mason with the foul. Only the third team foul for Princeton. And the inbound to Jablonski over to Curran. 1 minute to play in the third. Here's Wyatt West beyond the three-point arc. He's double-teamed.
He's got to find Curran wide open.
The ball's up for grabs, stolen by Garton. Might look for an alley-oop to Laporte. Garton takes it in, and he's going to get called for a charge. Braden Curran took the charge. That could have went either way.
Yeah, I'd have to see a replay on that one to see, but we got some veteran officials that have been many games. So if he had his feet set and took the charge, hey, that's what they're going to call.
40-30, Hall with a 10-point lead over Princeton. As a big crowd here, both coaches been working the officials, a lot of physical, and we got another foul on Princeton, and the Hall fans love that one. And that's going to send the Red Devils to the free throw line for the rest of this quarter.
They have definitely tightened in on fouls. That in the first quarter would never have been called, but now in the third quarter, like I said, I think at halftime they had a conversation like, hey, we got to do something to change the way this game's being played.
Grayson Bickett gets in the scorebook with his first point of the night. Coming in off the bench is Jack Curran for Hall. And Wyatt West with those 4 fouls will more than likely sit out the rest of the quarter. The 2 big free throws by Grayson Bickett for Hall. Red Devils lead 42-30. Princeton with the basketball. Fulkerson picks up his dribble well out in front of the three-point line. Finds Burden. Here's Laporte. Noah going to go to the basket. Layup up and in. That's pretty much there every time whenever he wants it.
It sure is.
Princeton trails by 10. Here's Bryant. Bounce pass Jablonski, and he travels. That's Noah Laporte in his presence underneath the basket.
Yeah, he kind of intimidated him a little bit to change his mind, but his body was going one way and his mind was going the other.
So turnover by Hall. Princeton a chance to get it back under double digits. 42-32. Fulkerson looking underneath. Laporte off the glass and in. So Laporte trying to will Princeton back in this one. 3 at the buzzer, no good. Laporte with 21 points. We've played 3. Should be a fun fourth quarter coming up. Hall 42, Princeton 34. Back with the Spring Valley City Bank fourth quarter after this.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
Yo, what's up? I'm Josh, the dude that does roofs from AGG Roofing in LaSalle. If you've been thinking about a new roof, I'm telling you, brother, man, now is the time to lock in at today's cost, and you don't pay till the job is done. With cold weather on the way, don't wait. Make sure your roof and gutter systems are ready for winter. All full roof and gutter replacements at AGG Roofing come with a 10-year leak-free guarantee maintenance warranty. Take advantage of our free inspections, no down payments, and fast approval, low-interest financing. AGG Roofing, putting a roof over your head.
Hey, the guys want to know if we can host the big game this year. That's cool, right?
Fine. But I'm not spending the whole day stuck in the kitchen again.
No worries. Let's just call Rip's Tavern and have it catered.
With Rip's Tavern Catering, you can get wings, chicken strips, and those incredible chicken strip bites, plus so much more. It's the perfect game day spread. Score big this game day with catering from Rip's Tavern and serve up the chicken everyone will be talking about. Rip's Tavern in Ladd, your game day MVP. Visit ripstavern.com for more info.
Starved Rock Local Mornings with Rod and Tom on 103.9 WLPO.
And Brandon LaChanze back. Princeton with the basketball as we get this Spring Valley City Bank fourth quarter underway. Here's Reinhardt looking inside to Laporte. He's double teamed. Kicks it back out. Reinhardt strong to the basket. Off the glass, no. Rebound fought for. And it comes out to Princeton. Inside, Burden kicks it out to Garten. Reinhardt, corner 3, no good. And Burden chases it down for Princeton. And we got a jump ball And possession arrow keeps it Princeton basketball.
Princeton's getting shots. They're just not falling. That was a perfect, Reinhardt knocks those down continuously throughout the season. So that's what they're looking for, just having trouble finding the basket.
Princeton turns it over to Hall. Scoreboard update brought to you by the way, tonight someone's in the kitchen. At last check in the third, LP over Ottawa 33-22. And we got a travel on Jack Jablonski. Turnover Hall. So we'll look for some more scores brought to you by SITK Kitchen and Bath. Make this the year you update the inside of your home. Sit down with the SITK design team. Imagine together. Find out more at somekitchen.com. Laporte inside. No. Noah gets the rebound. And he's going to get the foul, huh?
I agree with that one. When he was going for the rebound, he put his arm on a Hall player's back and pushed him down to grab it. I totally agree with that call. I saw Noah do that.
So that is a foul on Noah Laporte, just his second. After 3 quarters, Marquette leading St. Bede 43-26. Another rivalry matchup tonight. I guess this could be rivalry night, Brandon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Marquette, St. Bede, Princeton Hall, and Ottawa against LP.
Jason Smith is over there jawing with the referee saying, hey, he got fouled on the shot twice.
Bryant misses a layup. Laporte triple team for Princeton. Tigers have numbers. Fulkerson looking to Reinhardt, and the steal was made by Luke Bryant. And Reinhardt's going to get a foul. So Princeton had the numbers, but give Hall defense credit. They got back, and they get the ball back. 42-34 is the score. Both defenses, again, ratcheting up the pressure here in the fourth quarter. Bickett bumped by Fulkerson, finds Wyatt West. Three again! Wow.
Sorry, I had a snicker at that one.
And a technical. Let's see who gets the technical. It's on Wyatt West, I think, for celebrating that three a little too much. Well,
they're going to get him with taunting. Yeah. Yep.
Wyatt's got 5 threes tonight.
And that's going to be his 5th foul.
Oh, he is gone, yeah.
Yeah, that's the end. And they need him, obviously. Heat check for sure. He gets the ball. It's got a guy right in front of his face. Doesn't hesitate at all. Launches and drills it. I didn't mean to snicker, but I kind of did because I'm like, man, that is a shot. But then he fouls it up with taunting. You can't do that in high school ball. I mean, you'll get called for that.
Reinhardt cannot make him pay. Misses a free throw. Princeton just ice cold at the free throw line tonight.
I'll get free throw numbers in a second. It is not good for the Tigers.
That one's nothing but net. So we got a 10-point game, 45-35. Hall with the lead. Princeton with the basketball. Wyatt West has fouled out. Chase Sterling has fouled out as well for Hall.
Right now, Princeton is 5.
Well, actually, West is still out there, so that must not have been his 5th. So, yeah, he must have had 3.
Okay, because Filippini was arguing that or contesting that.
Rebound. Wow, what a rebound. Asia Garten. Garten just muscled in and gets the bucket. It's 45-37. Curran, bounce pass. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound. Jablonski in. Wow, big offensive putback.
That was huge.
For Jack Jablonski, putting the lead back to 10 for Hall.
And he's done that about 3 times in this game. Just right place, right time. Nowhere to be to get a rebound.
Fulkerson out top for Princeton. Looking. Still looking for somebody. Picks up his dribble, finds Laporte in the corner. Reinhardt dribbles, picks up. Going to take a shot off the glass and got it. Wow, what a heads-up shot by Jordan Reinhardt with a nice touch. And there's almost a steal. Well, you got to applaud the hustle by Jaden Fulkerson. He almost created a turnover there, but it goes out of bounds off the Princeton guard as Princeton's going to pick up some full court pressure here.
Yeah, Jordan Reinhardt with the smart move. Fulkerson with the good heads-up defensive play. Both teams playing all out.
Timeout, Hall. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with him. 5:34 to go here in the Spring Valley Citibank fourth quarter. Hall 47, Princeton 39. Back with more exciting action presented by Princeton Auto Group.
Exciting news from Princeton Auto Group. Princeton Chevy and GMC has rebranded and expanded with a second location in Princeton. Now offering Jeep, Dodge, Hummer, Ram, Chrysler, and Ford. Princeton Auto Group is proud to bring even more options to our community. At Princeton Auto Group, local ownership, innovation, and excellence drive everything they do. Stop by either Princeton Auto Group location today and experience the relationship-focused service that makes them stand out. Princeton Auto Group, your hometown destination for all things automotive.
A tradition of news and sports. 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back. 47-39. High-intensity game here between Hall and Princeton. A full house in Hall High School. And we got another update, probably a full house over at Kingman tonight. LP looking to spoil it as a visitor. They lead after 3, 49-39 against the Pirates. Again, tonight's scoreboard update brought to you by Someone's in the Kitchen, SITK Kitchen and Bath. So we're back underway. Hall with a full court pass to Wyatt West, layup good.
That was a well-designed play. They knew exactly what they were doing with that one.
That's the way to beat the press. And Wyatt West now with 19 points for Hall. They go inside Laporte. He's double team, triple team now. Out top to Garton. Kicks it over to Fulkerson. Yeah, Princeton really with only one outside shooter, and that is Reinhardt. Inside Laporte, up and no, but he's fouled. So Laporte back to the free throw line for 2. And we'll see Jablonski with the foul. That's Jack's third. Third team foul for Hall.
Before Noah takes free throws, Princeton right now 5 of 16. Now 5 of 17.
That one just rimmed out. Good form by Noah, just rimmed out on him. So Laporte will have a second free throw. It is up and it is good. So it's down to a 9-point game, 49-40. Princeton still with a full court press. Here comes Bickett for Hall. He's trapped. He dribbles out of it. 5 minutes to go. Bickett in the corner to Curran. And he hands it off to his brother Braden. And a double dribble. So there was Jack Curran in the game and Braden Curran. No argument from Braden. He gets called for a double dribble. Turnover Hall. 49-40. Hall with the lead. 4:50 to go. Princeton with the basketball. Here's Mason inside to Laporte. Baseline, Garton off the glass and a call charge.
That was well done by Jack Jablonski. He saw him coming, took his stance, and he actually hit the floor. We talked before about, that doesn't happen all the time now. But he hit the floor. That was a perfect, well-drawn. I mean, coaches now are like, hey, that's exactly what you want a charge to be.
So foul, a charge called on Garton for Princeton. That's his third. 49-40, Hall remaining with the lead. 4:43 to go. Still a lot of time in this one. Full court to go for Hall. Curran inbounds it to Bickett. He's going to be double teamed. He dribbles out of it. Finds Braden Curran. Curran into the front court. He's double teamed. Finds Jablonski. Out top to Bickett. And he throws it almost away. Here's Bryant. Got pushed. No call, or did they call it? Oh, they're going to call goaltend.
Yeah, he hit the basket while it was, or hit the hoop, while it was around the cylinder. You can't do that.
Brinson got away with a push. Bryant got pushed from behind. They didn't call it, but they'll get the goaltend. And the lead back to double digits, 51-40 for Hall. 4:25 to go. Here's Fulkerson. Looking inside to Laporte. Double team, Fulkerson for 3. Got it. That's what Princeton needs right there. Somebody besides Reinhardt to hit a 3.
They needed that bad. Spread the floor a little bit, and that's what Fulkerson just did.
Lead down to 8 for Hall, 51-43. That's another in-home care connection. IHCC Hospice 3. Bickett dribbling out of a double team in the corner. 3, Braden Curran. Long, no. Rebound cleared by Fulkerson. 51-43. Quickly ahead. Here's Garton for Princeton. Inside to Mason, who's off the bench. Garton, left-handed dribble. Floats in the lane, no good. Rebound fought for, comes to Reinhardt. He goes up, no, missed it. Rebound cleared by Curran, and Reinhardt's hurt. Jordan Reinhardt might have come down on his ankle here. So Reinhardt was fighting for the ball, and Jordan went down calling for the bench. So again, Princeton's already seemingly without Gavin Lanham tonight. We've not seen Gavin.
Haven't seen him at all.
In the game. I think I see him in street clothes. And now you got Reinhardt, a big weapon for Princeton, down on the court next to Coach Jason Smith.
I was going to mention when you were saying Reinhardt was the only three-point shooter on the floor, I was wondering why Luke Smith hadn't come out.
Yeah.
Seen him knock down some threes, especially from the top of the key. He knocks that down almost 100% of the time. I see him by the bench now or by the table, so I think he's coming in to replace Reinhardt. I'm surprised he wasn't already on the court.
So we'll take an injury timeout. 51-43 Hall. Coming right back.
Hey, this is Mark at Someone's in the Kitchen in Princeton. We've got a spanking new contemporary kitchen display for you to see featuring Zona Vita cabinets. That's Zona Vita, meaning living space. These cabinets are made for living, all right. Wow, sleek Italian styling, smooth German engineering, organized by our designers for your active life right here in America. Better come and see, and let's imagine together at Someone's in the Kitchen in Princeton.
Hey, Possum, you see that gorgeous sport car coming this way? You want to jump out in front of it zigzag style, make them go in a ditch?
What's the point, Raccoon? They just take it to Heartland Auto Body and be fixed up like new.
They still at 1515 West Peru Street in Princeton?
Yep, you know Denny the Deer?
I love Denny the Deer.
Well, he messed up the front end of a truck 2 weeks ago. Saw it last night. It was like nothing happened. Heartland Auto Body fixed it up so good, they even handled the insurance paperwork.
Those guys are going to put us out of business. It's a time to get a real job, huh? Think they'd hire us as consultants?
For complete auto body and collision repair, plus paint, maintenance, and more, trust Heartland Auto Body. Give them a call at 879-7767.
Stick around for more great rock after the game on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Egan, Brandon LaChance back after a travel by Hall's Braden Curran. Mason misses the shot. Rebound Laporte, no good, but Noah is fouled by Jablonski, and that's 4 on Jablonski. So Noah Laporte back to the free throw line with 3:04 to go. It's 51-43. Hall over Princeton. Here's 2 big free throws again. First one by Laporte is good.
Tigers now 19 from the free throw line.
Luke Smith out, and back in is Burden. Arthur Burden, maybe an offense-defense substitution right there for Coach Smith. Laporte's second free throw is good. Princeton's not been this close in a while. It's down to a 6-point game, 51-45. 3 minutes to go. And Luke Bryan is fouled on the reach-in. That's only number 4 on Princeton.
That should be, is that Laporte?
Nope, it's going on Mason.
They were both right there. Didn't know which one it was going to.
Curran inbounding in front of his own bench, finds Bickett. 51-45 Hall. Here's Bryant. Kicks it back out top. And it's stolen by Fulkerson. Over to Mason. Mason to the basket. Layup, no. Laporte, rebound, gun, foul. And that should be 5 on Jablonski. So a double whammy against Hall right there. He's gone.
Noah Laporte hauls in his 13th rebound.
Wow.
Anybody for Princeton puts it up. Noah's right there.
And Redcliffe will come in for Jablonski. 51-47, Hall with the lead. Laporte with a chance to get it to a 1-possession game. Noah with 26 points on the night.
If I'm Filippini, I'm telling Wyatt West to stay away from physical, aggressive contact.
Almost a steal by the Northwestern bound Noah Laporte. Great hustle by the senior, but he's unable to keep it in bounds.
He went diving for that one. I'm surprised he didn't end up underneath us over here.
51-48, Hall with the lead, clinging to the lead at this point. Redcliffe throws it to Bickett. And Bickett's into the front court for the Red Devils. And a foul.
Be on your man, but your chest and your hips into him, and that's what he did.
And that'll send Bickett to the line, who made 2 earlier tonight.
He actually has shot and made the only 2 free throws for Hall all night.
Free throw by Bickett is good. Grayson Bickett, some big free throws here, a junior. And yeah, we're seeing offense for defense for Princeton as Luke Smith comes in, and checking out is Arthur Burden. Second free throw is good by Bickett. Hall back with a 5-point lead.
And we still have not seen Reinhardt come back. Don't know if we will.
And we got another foul. This one's on Bickett. And that'll send Garton to the line. Asa Garton. That's only the first foul tonight on Grayson Bickett for Hall. But that does mean 2 free throws for Princeton. Left-handed free throw shooter is Garton. First one is good. And again, defense for offense substitution. Burden comes in. Luke Smith checks out. 53-49 Hall. Princeton with a free throw. And they get it. So it's a 1-possession game. 53-50. An instant classic here between Princeton and Hall.
Yeah, this is good. This is winding out to be a classic for sure.
And Bickett is fouled, as Coach Smith says, you don't have to reach in. And that's going to be, I think, a foul on Fulkerson. His 4th. Actually, Garton gets his 4th foul. And that'll send Bickett to the line, who's 4 for 4 tonight.
Again, another silly Princeton foul.
Yeah.
No need for that one either.
They're being aggressive, trying to get a steal. That's actually helped them get back in this game, but they can't reach in. Especially fouling Bickett, who's 5 for 5 now from the line. And he remains perfect, 6 for 6.
Quite possible to be a sleeper player of the game. He keeps knocking down free throws.
Princeton Tigers with the basketball. Driving down is Mason, kicks it out Luke Smith.
Princeton's got to move a little bit on offense, try to get some open looks. Like Mason knocking down the 3.
Wow. His first basket of the night. How about that? A 3 by Jackson Mason. We'll take a quick timeout. Timeout taken on the floor. 1:58 to go. It's 55-53 Hall. Back after this on your Spring Valley City Bank 4th quarter.
Basketball teams are shooting for big wins, and they're not the only ones with a legacy of success. For 119 years, Spring Valley City Bank has been a trusted partner, helping our neighbors with their banking. I'm Stan Wolf. Spring Valley City Bank believes in relationships and experience. Our knowledgeable lenders have a strong commitment to you and provide a solid foundation for the community. Visit our Spring Valley or Peru locations, or call today for an appointment. Do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
On your radio, on your mobile, and your smart speaker, too. Starved Rock Local, 1039 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back here at Hall High School. Check our Someone's in the Kitchen scoreboard update. LP after 3, leading Ottawa 49-39. Mentioned earlier, the JV game here was won by Hall over Princeton, 54-35. And Hall leads the varsity contest 55-53 with 1:58 to go.
This has been a great game. I'm in crazy anticipation for the rest of this coming in here.
Hall battling foul trouble. They've got Jablonski and West. And how about that, Aiden Redcliffe? Redcliffe comes off the bench and makes a big layup. Lead back to 4. Here's Fulkerson out top to Laporte. Sterling and Jablonski have both fouled out for Hall. Wyatt West is playing with 4 fouls. Here's Laporte beyond the 3-point arc. Noah looking inside out top to Fulkerson. 3, short. Rebound Wyatt West. 1:20 to go. Wyatt gives it to Redcliffe. Redcliffe's going to go to the basket again. Missed that layup. Wow. It opened up for him. You can't blame Aiden for trying to go after it. Just couldn't get the layup to go.
It's like the Tigers aren't anticipating him doing that at all. They kind of almost like parting the seas for him.
Laporte is fouled by Braden Curran. No will go back to line for 2.
The good thing is with all Hall's foul trouble, that's only 1 on junior Braden Curran.
Yeah, he hasn't been tasked much tonight with having to guard Laporte. Noah's free throw is good.
We saw him on Laporte early, but I think Filippini made the smart decision to take him off so he wasn't the one in foul trouble, because they need Braden Curran down the stretch here.
Second free throw by Laporte is in and out, no good. Rebound Wyatt West. He's being hounded. Wyatt still with the ball. And boy, they're going to be close to a 10-second violation here.
They better go. Oh,
and they lose it. Beckett probably got away with a push.
Yeah, he did. He threw up his arm.
Now we got a timeout taken.
He did get away with the push. He did have his arm out. The Princeton defender fell backwards. That was a foul.
So timeout Hall. Coach Filippini was able to get a timeout through all that craziness. We'll keep it right here. 46.4 seconds to go. Hall leads 57-54. And they have the basketball.
I mean, coming into this game, you and I thought that this was going to happen. We thought we were going to have a game like this. It was going to be back and forth. It was going to be chippy. It was going to be aggressive. And we have had everything that we thought was going to happen. And this has been a spectacular game. 57-54 under a minute. This is crazy.
Final score from Ottawa. Marquette knocks off St. Bede 58-43. And we'll try to
be on the hunt for scores, huh?
Yeah, we'll see if we can get an LP score here at some point. Once again tonight. LP and Ottawa in action. That one's late, and it's in the fourth quarter.
Like you said, it seems like it's a rivalry night here.
Yeah.
I just see the score. It is 67-51. LP beats Ottawa.
So congratulations to Coach Seneca and the Cavaliers going into Ottawa and beating the Pirates. We'll broadcast the return game at LP later this year. All right, we're back in action. Hall and Princeton, 57-54 Hall. Red Devils with the basketball, and there's a reach in, and it's going to go against Laporte. And it's going to send Wyatt West to the free throw line. That's the third on Laporte. 2 big free throws coming up for Wyatt West.
Well, if he's a marksman like he is from the three-point line, he's going to have 2 easy buckets here.
Sometimes three-point shooters struggle at the free throw line, amazingly enough. Wyatt's first free throw is good.
He is 5 of 8 from the three-point line tonight.
That gives him 20 on the night. Of course, leads Hall in scoring. Curran with 13 to back him up.
When they needed a big bucket, he's been able to knock it down.
Wyatt West, second free throw, good. Ice in his veins, Wyatt West.
And fans, I'm guessing it was Princeton fans, were trying to heckle him there. Didn't bother him whatsoever.
5-point lead for Hall. Princeton turns it over.
That was a great knockaway by Bryant. Luke Bryant put his hand in there, got the ball away.
Bickett dribbling around, and we're going to reach in, foul Fulkerson. So Hall making the plays here late. 26.9 to go. Red Devils 59, Tigers 54. And here is Bickett, who is a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. Up and good.
That was not the guy that you wanted to foul if you were the Tigers.
60-54.
Talk about ice in your veins.
Second free throw, in and out and back in.
Looked like it was going to roll out, but that's like, nope, bring it back.
7-point lead for Hall. Princeton, time is of the essence here. They get it inside Laporte. 3, Fulkerson. No good. Rebound Bryant, down to 15 seconds. Ahead to Wyatt West. And West loses the ball. He's going to get fouled. Fulkerson with the foul. His fourth with 10 seconds to go. And Wyatt West can add to his player of the game resume right here with 2 more points potentially. Free throw is good by Wyatt. 62-54. Hall with the lead over Princeton. And that one is no good. 62-54. Here comes Noah Laporte. Noah for 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Bryant with the rebound. That's it. And the Red Devils with a hard fought. 62.
The Hall fans jumping up and down, and deservedly so. What a game for the Red Devils.
They hold serve at home, beating Princeton 62-54. We'll come back with some final numbers after this. Hall Red Devils 62, Princeton 54. Back after this on 103.9 WLPO and Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
Drop the kids off, get to work on time, pick the kids up, get them to practice. You need more time in your day.
Hi, I'm Steve Piana with Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. At IVCU, we know you don't need one more thing. That's why IVCU is here to help with free online and mobile banking. IVCU is at your fingertips anytime, anywhere, any place with personalized banking solutions that fit your busy lifestyle. To learn more, visit IVCU's new website today, ivcu.com. IVCU, you are who we are.
Illinois Valley Credit Union, member NCUA.
Wyanett Meat Locker is your all-star destination for premium meats that fuel you through the season. Whether you are prepping for a game day or a family meal, they've got you covered with everything from steaks and roasts to pork chops, sausage, chicken, and more. Their meat bundle boxes are a slam dunk for stocking up and staying warm all winter long. With fast, reliable delivery, Wyanett Meat Locker brings top quality meats straight to you. No trip to the grocery store necessary. Visit their full-service meat counter or check out WyanetteLocker.com for more information.
Hey, this is Mark at SITK Kitchen and Bath. We've got a great new bathroom product for you. FIBO shower wall panels. That's F as in Fox, I-B-O. FIBO interlocking waterproof panels. They're made in Norway and hugely popular in Europe. Now we got them right here in Princeton, Illinois. You can cover an entire wall with this stuff and run it right through your shower. Hey, come and see and let's imagine together at SITK Kitchen and Bath in Princeton.
Tickets to the game and wherever you go. Download the free 103.9 WLPO app today.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back here at Hall High School as we wrap this one up tonight. Hall holds serve at home, moving to 9-7 on the year, beating Princeton 62-54. It was 10-10 after one. Red Devils built a 26-17 lead at half, and they never gave that lead up. They led 42-34 after 3, and your final score is Hall 62, Princeton 54. Hall with a sweep tonight as their JV team beat Princeton 54-35. And some final numbers, Brandon. Obviously, a few players on each side. Wyatt West and Noah Laporte lighting up the scoreboard tonight.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. We will start with Hall since day one. Wyatt West, man, 22 points. Like I had said earlier, he was 6 of 9 from 3. Just knocked down absolutely everything. First of all, I think we have to talk about this. I mean, Hall goes 10 of 11 from free throw, Princeton 8 of 20. I mean, that's the difference of the game right there. Princeton knocks some of those free throws down, and it's a different story. Also, for the Hall Red Devils, we had Jack Jablonski with 8 points. We had Luke Bryant had 7 rebounds and 4 steals and a block. He had 5 points to go with all that. Did a little bit of everything. Grayson Bickett was the unsung hero from the free throw line. Hall didn't have any free throws until he got to the free throw line. Then he knocked down 8 to start off with before Wyatt West even got to the line. So big props to him. He also had 5 assists, did Grayson Bickett. For Princeton, Noah Laporte. Sorry, you're a fan behind me. Noah Laporte had 14 rebounds to go with his, I think he had 26 points.
28, it looks
28.
like. 28.
He scored 2 free throws there at the end. So 28 points and 14 rebounds for Noah Laporte. Jordan Reinhardt had 11 points and 5 rebounds. So solid efforts from, the star players on both teams. Hall was just able to hold it out, and of course, the free throw line made a huge difference for both teams, but the Red Devils took advantage of it.
For a step aside, we come back, we'll tell you who we think will be who is our Illinois Valley Credit Union player of the game. Hall wins boys basketball final from Spring Valley. The Red Devils 62, Princeton 54. Back to wrap it up after this.
If you're in need of in-home care, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you can count on to be there for your loved one? You have a choice, and you can count on In-Home Care Connection. If you have a loved one that you're caring for at home needing caregiver, nursing, therapy, or hospice care, In-Home Care Connection is just that. A connection that can give you peace of mind when you need it most. If you need home health, caregiver, or hospice services, you have a choice. Call In-Home Care Connection, locally owned and serving the Illinois Valley and Bureau Valley communities, or find more on their website, ihcc.care.
Come on, 7. Just need one more 7. Holmes Auto Parts in Peru knows. Sometimes it's fun to gamble, but sometimes, it's not. Are you going to spend another winter gambling on that old battery in your car? Come on, start. Come on. Don't gamble on that old battery this winter. Visit Holmes Auto Parts in Peru. Holmes has a battery for your car, truck, van, or even snowmobile to make sure you start every time. Here we go. A new battery from Holmes Auto Parts makes you a winner every time.
Hey, the guys want to know if we can host the big game this year. That's cool, right?
Fine. But I'm not spending the whole day stuck in the kitchen again.
No worries. Let's just call Rip's Tavern and have it catered.
With Rip's Tavern Catering, you can get wings, chicken strips, and those incredible chicken strip bites, plus so much more. It's the perfect game day spread. Score big this game day with catering from Rip's Tavern and serve up the chicken everyone will be talking about. Rip's Tavern in Ladd, your game day MVP. Visit ripstavern.com for more info.
This is where you go when you need to know. 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
62 to 54, final score, Hall over Princeton. Time now for our player of the game, brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. Become a member today and unlock all the financial services IVCU has to offer. Well, if Princeton would have won tonight, Brandon, no doubt Noah Laporte's our IVCU player of the game. But since the Red Devils won, Wyatt West, what an effort tonight. 6 threes, got the crowd up on their feet pretty much every time. Made a couple free throws in the end, too. So I would say Wyatt West, well-deserved player of the game.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. 22 points, 5 rebounds, also had a steal and a block. And for the most part, we thought he had one more foul than he actually did the entire game. He gets called for a technical. We thought it was the 5th. It was only the 4th. So for him to have the mental standpoint and stamina to be able to play with those fouls, play aggressive ball, and still knock down shots, grab rebounds, doing the things that he was with one foul, and they take him out and the whole game has changed. So props to him and everything that he was able to do with the foul situation and to score and rebound and do what he did.
So our player of the game, brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union, is Wyatt West. Some final scores, Brandon. Scoreboard updates tonight brought to you by Someone's in the Kitchen, SITK Kitchen and Bath. Sit down with the SITK design team and imagine together. Find out more at somekitchen.com. Some final scores around the area.
I know a couple of these we already said, but we will say them again. LaSalle Peru beat Ottawa boys basketball 67-51. Marquette beat St. Bede 48-43. And we weren't really following this one, but we are Three Rivers Conference here in the East Division. Newman defeated Kewanee 65-55.
So I want to thank SITK Kitchen and Bath as a little guy tumbles down in the court.
He's got a big smile on his face.
No, he does. That's why I'm laughing, because he's fine. He got right back up. 62-54, Hall beats Princeton. Want to thank all of our Hall and Princeton sponsors tonight. Of course, Princeton Auto Group for being the presenting sponsor. Heartland Auto Body, Rip's Tavern, In-Home Care Connection, and IHCC Hospice. Town and Country Services, Someone's in the Kitchen, the T-Box, Wyanett Locker, Spring Valley City Bank, and Illinois Valley Credit Union. We urge you to do business and say thanks to all of our sponsors of tonight's Princeton Hall game. Want to thank, of course, Michael Redmond, engineering back at the studios. Want to thank Mike Sabatini behind the camera on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. And I want to thank my partner, Brandon LaChance. And Brandon, we right back Tuesday night. We'll be at LP for another kind of rivalry matchup. LP and Streeter, of course, no longer in the same conference, but I love that they keep playing each other every year.
Oh, yeah. The legacy rivalry is still there. The kids remember, the coaches, of course, know, and the fans definitely remember that rivalry. It's not going anywhere. As long as Streeter and LP are still schools, there'll still be a rivalry. It doesn't matter the conference at all. And you can always catch me on Edge of Your Seat podcast, and I try to fill in and help out Jeremy at WLPO as much as possible. And I always appreciate the opportunity to do these basketball broadcasts. And we had a great one tonight.
Yeah, fun one here at Hall High School. Lived up to the billing. Red Devils beat the Tigers 62-54. And if you want to relive this one, I know I'm going to this weekend. Of course, go to our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. It's one of the rare subscriptions. It doesn't cost you a thing. And you can watch all our broadcasts on Starved Rock Media's YouTube channel. Well, have a great weekend. Hall wins tonight, boys basketball 62-54 over Princeton.